Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the lands on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Goodness me, it's absolutely howling off Antarctica today, so a bit chilly outside. Got my lovely fleecy, I've even got my thermal underwear on underneath, but keeping nice and snuggly and warm inside. Okay, entertainment only. Love all your comments. Keep them coming. I do read all your comments, so thank you so much for that. If you see any trolls, just ignore them. I will get to them eventually. If you are a troll, ergo, you supporting dictatorship and fascism instead of democracy, feel free to comment if you want, because all that'll happen is that you'll be hidden and it promotes my channel, which, hey, I'm all for. Okay, what I want to have a look at in this particular reading is what's going on in Florida. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I did get the message from my boys about this over months and months and months and months and months. The human in me gets in the way as I try to rationalize it on occasion. So I did see again and again that Cannon would walk away from the case. Well, she's now done that, hasn't she? Behind the scenes, that she'd be made an offer that she cannot refuse, but we would probably not find out what it is. Well, yeah, okay, fine, go for it. But yeah, so what's happened is that she has ruled that the special counsel appointment was unconstitutional. Yeah, considering it's the appointment of a special counsel has been occurring since, let me have a look, 1875. There's plenty of precedences for a special counsel to be appointed. So don't know that she's got very stable ground to stand on there. I did see that I had said that Jack Smith would withdraw the case, resort it and resubmit, getting another judge. But what's happened is, well, I suppose it's a withdrawal. That was again me putting my humanness onto it. So yes, Jack Smith gets the case back in his, if I'm going to say his possession, it's out of Eileen Cannon's possession now. And I do still feel that he'll do some tightening up of the case, deciding what really, really needs to be targeted, and then representing it. There is they can appeal the appointment of the special counsel by going to the 11th district. As I said, precedence has been set for over what are we looking at, 150 years now of special counsels being able to be employed. So it does feel like it was a last gasp attempt. Clarence Thomas did signal that Clarence on the Supreme Court, Clarence, who won't be there for much longer, given probably 8 months at the most, is my feels on it. Clarence did signal that the appointment of a special counsel went through the appeals process and made it to the Supreme Court, that he would support Eileen Cannon's decision, but he's only one of 9. Yeah, okay. But let's have a look. Oh, what have we got here? Queen of Cups, not yet done with this Sword of Truth. Jack Smith might pass this across to another prosecutor to circumvent and bypass, is the vibe I'm getting. Okay, thank you. Because I keep getting that this case, it's not going to finish before the election, but it will start before the election. So, okay, thank you. What I'm getting is that he is going to pass it to another prosecutor. So I wonder if it's a female prosecutor. To literally just, okay, we knew this was coming. Here it is. Off you go. And basically lodge again at, okay, thank you. Lightning speed was what I got. Okay, show me. What is Jack Smith going to do with the Florida documents case now that Eileen Cannon has basically tossed it out of her court, which means that she no longer has any authority over it? that there's nothing more she can do. She didn't dismiss it in a way that it cannot be represented. What's Jack Smith going to redo now? I do know something's fallen out. Okay, signifier card here. Loss, disappointment, heartbreak on an emotional level. Yep, I get it. This is the energies of the right now. I don't think Jack takes this personally. I mean, he's won some massive cases. He's lost some massive cases on a world scale. But his frustration and disappointment is almost palpable. Hope he goes for a big, long bike ride and a run. It's the fact that it's taken so long for her to actually play her final card. This is something, if she thought this was the way it should have gone, if she legally thought it should have, then she should have bought this ruling 12 months ago. Notice the timing. Ooh, okay. We had a certain event on the weekend that's taken a lot of attention and sucked up a lot of media. So notice the timing. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But also notice the timing of what happened on the weekend when Project 25 and Katie Johnson was starting to get a lot of press coverage as well. Okay, the challenge to this is moving forward with this volatile information. So I think it's going to be represented. Let's have a look. We've got the voter here at the foundation. I think the plan is to get it out for the voter to see. And in the past, we've got Aileen Cannon moving on, packing up her swords. All the swords are pointing down. She's done if you can hear something, that's Bindi, my grey dog, having a drink of water from the water bowl there. This is the past. This is Aileen Cannon. She has used all her legal foibles that she had at her disposal, and now she's out of Dodge, basically. Okay, crowning this reading. Okay, so what's Jack Smith going to do with this? Now, who is this? Is this Aileen Cannon is now restricted? Cannot touch it? Has removed herself from the case? It has vibes of that. Okay, let's see where this goes. Immediate future. Regrouping. The Three of Cups. Regrouping. Externally. I am going to say he's going to tighten the case and present a new, or have a new, almost like a singular. Now, remembering that in the January 6th, they tightened that up by removing all the outlier players, so that it was just concentrating on one. This has got the same sort of vibes. There's certain information that they've got that they're just going to park and present the one option. Okay, internally, the Lovers card. Now, I'm going to read this card slightly different. I'm using my Gilded Tarot Royale, if you like this deck. Usually this means, for me, when I'm just doing more general readings, fading masculinity, the rise of the feminine, blah, 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 blah. This is very much, it's feeling to me internally, Jack Smith stepping back and handing the power to a woman or a female energy, not Aileen Cannon. Handing over the power to a female to bring forward, to bring the show forward. Here he is in the hopes and fears. He's not actually going anywhere. Almost like he's taking a backseat mentor role rather than being the lead. Just think about the Georgia case, how much further it would have gotten along if Fani Willis had done the same. Yeah, here's the female bringing forth something that she has not yet revealed to bring justice. She's bringing forward justice. And they knew this was happening. So this is a plan that they are bringing into harbour, a plan that is coming to fruition, being brought into harbour, and it's a new beginning in regards to the Homeland Security case. So I don't feel, if I keep going, I've got my something significantly new, feminine energy, and again another queen. I am just really, I don't feel that Jack Smith / DOJ will take this down the appeals path. I think this is what is being expected that they would do to delay. There's no way it can be halted, but there can be an attempt to delay it in the hope that a certain somebody's... What was that? I actually heard, considering I've got... Right, okay, I'll just leave it like that. I actually heard something speaking here, considering I'm here by myself except for a couple of fur babies. Okay, phone is switched on to silent. Okay, so yeah, we've got the handing over, the sword of truth being handed out, unsheathed and handed over as I split the deck. Okay, let's have a look. There's Aileen Cannon walking away. She's done her best. It could even be Jack Smith walking away, just discarding a few bits. This can be walking towards something new. Feels more Aileen Cannon. She's done what she could. She's done what she's been paid for. She's done what she's been told. Entertainment only. And now she's literally last gasp throw and is walking away. But interestingly enough, her last gasp throw was in a way that leaves it open. So we've got here the throwing under the bus, the infighting, and then the full illumination, the truth coming forward, a plan coming to fruition, and then we've got the sword of truth. So this is the argy-bargy carry on of the actual case. We've got the new start, illumination here, a new plan, new ship coming in, and then we've got the sword of truth. Judgment moving forward with the chariot, DOJ, big stick. They've been offered this opportunity to represent to the courts, and they've got the goods. They've got the paper trail, the information on you know who, and I think they're going to wrap it up. Now, I don't feel it'll be finished by the time... It's almost like Aileen Cannon made the ruling in such a way that she enabled this. So I don't know whether she's had a wake-up moment. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Have a look, please, guys. Can you have a look? Is there a different prosecutor? Is Jack Smith going to bypass the appeals? Because that's why it was tossed out, was because Jack Smith was the lead prosecutor. Is Jack Smith going to, because they would have seen this coming, is Jack Smith going to pass this case across to another prosecutor to bypass Aileen Cannon's ruling? I don't know if you heard that. I just heard F this. He's I wouldn't say he's mad. It's just made him even more determined. Is Jack Smith going to pass this over? Okay, come on down. Now this fell out. Don't know what it is. An articulate orator coming forward with a new message. I'm going to say yes, it's a new beginning with the information being brought forward. Being the page, it's the start of the start of the court cards. So this is starting over, challenged by the Two of Swords. Difficult decision to be made in regards to this, about does he pass it over, does he go the appeals route. I would suspect that they've already discussed this option behind the scenes. So it is purely a legal decision that needs to be made about which route they take. Absolutely. Foundation. Been seen and heard for who they are. So who is this figure? Could be Jack Smith riding through town. Oh, okay, thank you. Ask me again if you hear them, let me know. This is what I'm getting, because this is the here and now. This is the energy that they're in, the foundation of the energy. This was Jack Smith taking all the attention. It is not Jack Smith alone. He has a team, at least 100 or so people. He has a real dynamic, knowledgeable, powerful team, but he's been taking all the attention. And I think that may be so that whoever is going to step up has not yet been identified, seen, something along those lines. Okay, in the past, this is a case about homeland security, like treason on documents being sold, the information about the US allies. I mean, we're talking Australia and France and you name it, being sold. So this is very much about protecting homeland security. It's in the past. This is my card for the documents case. Crowning this reading, the best of the legal system. The rising star, the feminine rising star. Perhaps a rising star in the ranks. Let's see where this goes. Yeah, manifesting this. Got all the tools in the toolbox to make it happen. Going to bring the rabbit out of the hat. The Magician. I'd say this is already underway. Externally, the Hanged Man. Look at the major arcana we're now starting to get out. Seeing things from a different point of view. Pausing, taking a breath, and looking at it from a different point of view externally, or bringing forth a different point of view. This could be interesting. Another major arcana. Internally, the wheel of fortune is turning. What may have seemed like a loss is going to turn into a win. When I saw that this morning, and a lot of you were panicking, I just felt the most incredible, wow, she really messed that up. And I was thinking about Aileen Cannon. I just felt an incredible calm, and I just felt, right, well, she's done her biscuit, basically. She's messed that up by doing so, because it now frees the DOJ to actually move forward. They're not tied up anymore. They can now move forward with this. So the Wheel of Fortune, it is now time internally for them to bring the strength to the fore. That lion up the top there, bring their strength to the fore and move this case forward. Look at these major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, straight up the bat. Move this case forward. We've got here swords of truth hanging over a certain prone figure that made a lot of money in regards to this homeland security. And here is Trump himself, the wannabe dictator. This is the outcome. And then we've got judgment coming for him out of left field. We've got a new offer coming forward by the DOJ. Something new being brought forward by the DOJ. Holy, holy crumbs. Smoke mirrors poor choices, but the truth is coming into harbour, being brought into harbour. We've got Russia, we've got mercenary actions, in other words, selling out for money, and it is going to be a bun fight. And there are going to be a lot of headlines that are going to cause a lot of anxiety in regards to this. The feeling I'm getting is that this move by Aileen Cannon is actually going to gift the DOJ. And I do feel, and we'll just ask one last time, I know I could grab pendulum, but is Jack Smith going to pass? I'll do a 3, 2, 1. One more, thank you. Is Wheel of Fortune and the woman bringing forward something that's not yet been revealed, not yet been unleashed. Is Jack Smith going to pass this to another prosecutor in this case? Because there's nothing that has been ruled on the information itself. The only ruling was on Jack Smith. Is Jack Smith going to pass this to another prosecutor? Come on down. Well, DOJ, again, card of the moment. DOJ, Jack Smith, bringing about a tower moment. In other words, ripping it right back to the base and rebuilding. I've gone around the wrong way. Sorry about this. And rebuilding. Betrayal, deception, lies. That's causing some chaos. But then we've got the unexpected from left field. I'm being told, sorry about this, I'll just push you back a little bit there. Being told to then go another 2 and 1 to bring it to a conclusion, because we're going through a process here. So the swords of truth, betrayal, the lies, the deceit, the treason, that is going to turn those involved against each other, and something unexpected out of left field is coming forward. The offer for a new start. It's my fortnight period. Do not be surprised if it's within a fortnight. The offer is coming forward to start this afresh, cleansing, a new beginning. And then we have a determined youth bringing forward the sword of truth. Don't know whether it's a female or a male, could be either, but it's a youthful energy, determinedly bringing forward this sword of truth. And then on the base we've got full illumination. An offer is being made. I'd say it's already been discussed. Volatile information to be brought forward. Passing the baton from the masculine to the feminine. Circle of support. Regrouping. And then we've got this inspirational female bringing forth this truth and judgment. I'm just going to say movement forward by this strong female energy in the face of this devil. This devil who was in government and sold secrets, going to be revealed. Money laundering, judgment. I keep pulling the cards out from the deck. Yeah, I am. This is about new Okay, thank you. I'm not getting that this is either gender. This is about bringing it forward new, this case. So that's how I think it's going to go. I, again, think he's going to hand it off to, because the ruling was not about the information. The ruling was about Jack Smith himself. He's not so egotistical that he would try and hang on to it. I think he's going to, instead of appealing, I think he's going to hand it off onto another prosecutor who is waiting in the wings, and I feel it's a female. Okay, that might be, for those that have been with me forever, will know that I kept picking up a female with Aileen Cannon going, thinking that it might have gone to another female judge perhaps. It may just be a female prosecutor. Okay, love to you all. Catch you shortly.